I found out that my nephew stole my mother's card and used her money to fund his spending habits, so I filed a police report and ruined his life. My mom has late-stage Alzheimer's and has been unable to manage her money and needs around-the-clock care. It probably would be safer to put her in a nursing home, but she made us promise only to do that as a last resort. Thankfully, she had a lot of investments and savings from my dad before he passed, so we could get her a hired personal carer in her own home. My sister is the one who lives the closest and visits her often, so she handles mom's finances. We give my sister $200 per month each to run errands and help look after mom since we both live out of state. My other sister called me to tell me there have been many cash withdrawals recently on my mom's card. I checked, and there's nearly a year's worth of $300 to $400 withdrawn. We called my sister, who is handling finances, and she is confused and says she never takes out any cash. She only pays bills with the bank card and uses CC for the groceries etc. She freezes the bank card, and I take a red eye over it. Long story short, we asked the bank where the ATM withdrawal had happened. My sister looks shocked when she Googles the location and realizes it's close to her son's school. We waited until the son got home and asked him where he worked, and he said it was a local restaurant. We said we would like to go with him to the restaurant to confirm he works there, and he got really panicked and said the management just changed so they wouldn't know him. I asked for his paycheck, and he finally gave up and admitted he didn't have a job. My sister asked him where the money for the new stuff he bought home comes from, and he admits he stole the bank card to make cash withdrawals. I asked him where he got the PIN, and my sister confessed that she writes her PINs on sticky notes so she doesn't forget them. I take the bank statements and calculate that he owes $14,308. I told him he has to pay it back now or I'm filing a police report on him for theft, and my sister begs me not to say if he has anything on his record. He might not get into college. I told her I won't if she pays it, but she said she's struggling and doesn't have the money. She's a single mother. I told her that wasn't good enough, and she complained that her son was only 16 and didn't know any better. I told her they won't put a 16-year-old in jail, but he might do it again when he's older, so it's better to learn his lesson now. She said we could just take that out of what her son's inheritance would be from our mom, and I yelled at her that if our mom was in a state to judge, she would write him out of her will for this. I called my lawyer and asked what I should do, and he suggested filing a police report but did not include my nephew's name just yet. I did just that, and my sister is screaming at me that I'm ruining her son's life by involving the police, and he's only a kid. I'm not happy about it, but at 16 if he's stealing from his own grandma, who looked after him when his mom was sick, I can't imagine what he's going to do when he's older.